Hello, lovelies. I thought I would do a little uh, show and tell about how I store and use my Cocoa Daisy kits. I'm on the memory keeping team. And so I get 5 different kits, but I also like to use my planner. Cocoa Daisy is my favorite after using many different styles and companies and types and sizes throughout the last 4 years or so. Right now for the Love Notes February kit, I am using a personal size, but I will be switching back to the A5 because I found that my life's gotten a little bit busier. Oh, I should probably remind you, there is an unboxing for these kits. I'll link up to that. I also have an unboxing for January kits in case you didn't see those. And I actually recorded how I stored my January kit in the same system, and I forgot to upload it last month. So I'll have a link to that as well. Let me show you how I store my Cocoa Daisy kits. This is the Totally Tiffany stamp and die storage, tiered storage. I think they just call it storage. And it has 3 tiers. It has dividers, and those can move around. So for instance, these, you can change the size of these dividers. And also you can take this out and have 12 by 12 paper. I have also on YouTube my video from last year for the room tour. I haven't gotten around to this year's updated room tour. I will. But anyways, I use this tiered storage container in different ways. And right now I have 2. Right now I'm using one for all my Cocoa Daisy kits. 4 kits are in here. The memory keeping pocket kit, the Traveler's Notebook kit, the sticker kit for memory keeping, that's like the big happy planner size, and then I also get the classified kits, which always comes in this brown secret bag, and that's the memory keeping edition. And in addition to that, I have a planner kit. I don't keep the planner kit here because I keep it all in here, and I'll show you that briefly as well. The dividers are really nice. I like to keep my pocket cards and tags in one spot. I get these really cheap at, I think this is Home Goods, little plastic containers, and I put all my die cuts in there, but then I also keep the die cut backings so I can see what I have. Specialty items. This little divider has been working well for some of the smaller things. And then my 4x6 is in one of the other dividers, and the cute, I've seen such cute envelopes being made. I'm gonna have to use that this month. In the middle tier, I tend to keep stickers and chipboard in one spot, and then kind of more specialty things like puffy stickers, and we happen to have a lot of puffies this month on the other spot. Traveler's Notebook kit, this is all just packaging. Traveler's Notebook itself, and then the wonderful leaflet that Christine, owner of Cocoa Daisy, puts together for Traveler's Notebook. She does 2 spreads, and she gives you all the instructions. I don't tend to scrapbook in a Traveler's Notebook, but sometimes I will pull papers from that. Also, you never know when you're going to need one of the glassine baggies, so that's there. And then I keep all the papers in one of these at the back as well, which is really handy. So that's how I store 4 kits, and really, I mean, I think you could fit more in there, from Cocoa Daisy. I don't identify myself as a planner girl. I'm a planner girl wannabe. And I have both sizes. Right now, the Love Notes kit I got in a personal size. I had the last month's kit as well in personal because that was working out for me when I was subbing. But ever since I started my Etsy shop, I need more space. So going forward, I will have an A5 size, but I've gone back and forth. I kept the little Love Notes tag here just because it's super cute and I didn't have anything else. This has weird pockets. They're side pockets, but it's felt and I love it. I got this on Etsy. I'll link up to anything, including Cocoa Daisy, but I'll link up to anything that you can see here on the video. I do keep the smaller stickers here, but with this size planner, the bigger ones, I'm storing in a pouch. This is from last month's kit. I did not get the pouch for February. And then I put I just cut a piece of acetate packaging and I stick some washi around. These two are from the kits. And then I have some thinner washies. I like to have thinner washies, and I'll be showing you why. And then I just have clips of different sorts for my stash. I always love that the front has something cute on it. And then with the personal size, you get a really small calendar. All I put in here are some stickers. And I have my system. So anything with stars is something that's actually a post that I'm responsible for, that design team wise. You know what I haven't put a sticker for is my next Etsy shop release. So I have to do that still. Hearts are for something fun. So this is my daughter's birthday. We're going to Disneyland. But I don't want to get this too busy because it's really small. And then I've taken, so this calendar view, when you get the kit, actually, I think it's behind these here, these weekly views. And then this divider comes with the planner, the actual planner sheets. And then I made a few dividers for myself. So this is from the paper, one of the papers. This is from another one, and this is another one. I just cut it to size, and then I use the tabs that come in the planner kit. But anyways, I do move. I know I'm going back and forth. Sorry. I hope this isn't too fast. I have to slow down. So the planner, the calendar view, my brain works this way. A little overview, just the quick highlights. A goals list for the whole month. I won't necessarily get to all this. Life happens. Life has happened this week with my iPad breaking and my daughter with the flu, and I had to go take my car for service. So life happens, right? But this is kind of my wish list. And this month, I actually divided it, a couple of the little tabs from this sticker sheet, into 3 categories. Scrapbooking would be things that I have to do for design teams, upload to YouTube for you guys, or for YouTube, and then some Etsy shop stuff. Lovely, lovely new thing that's come into sometimes in the kits. I'm not sure if next month's has it. There are these cute stickers that fold over, so I've started putting them in the planner kit on the edges just for fun. All right, so my brain, a small overview, a whole goals list, the calendar overview. So what I put on here is mostly appointments, like service. I put in my daughter's work. She gets her schedule worked week to week, so I don't have the rest for the week. I put in anything special. I made my own little heart Mickey, sort of. With this sticker sheet comes, and you get hole reinforcers. I don't need the hole reinforcers, but I used them this month for that, and the hearts. And I use a variety of stamps. I'll show you in a little bit. I put in the reveal day here for Cocoa Daisy kits. And yeah, my system is I use little dot stickers for something that's due when I have a blog post and a layout actually due date. But then if it's the day something posts to online, then I have the star. So that's my system. And then this column, I got this idea from Simone, my friend. She's on YouTube. I'll link to her. Big planner. She used to actually be the design team coordinator for Cocoa Daisy. She doesn't use this kit, but she does on her, I think it's a Hobonichi. She has like a list on the side of things she's bought. So I'm on a no spend this year. So I put that there. And then my iPad broke this week, so I put that on there. I'm going to keep track of things that I spend. In this case, it would be something that was unplanned. Last week or last month was a clothes dryer, by the way. But if I buy anything scrappy or anything besides Amazon, because Amazon's so easy to track of, I'll put it here and with the date so I can remember to check if it came, if that makes sense. All right, so that's my overview month. And then at the back, it does have all the months, and I haven't gone in and filled it out yet. Just filled out February. Ran out of space. That's why I'm moving back to A5. All right, so here's my divider that I made. And I'll show you the stamps after. Now, this is like an overview of the week. And what I like to do is put a clip on the week I'm at, but clip a whole bunch together. I hate a whole bunch of loose papers, so I clip it all together. And then that way, if I actually want to look at the week view, I just go like this, right? So this is this week, and I fill it up quite a bit, but mostly with, again, appointments, sometimes food. I have been using these new trash can. I love the new sticker sheets. Time when I'm going to do my planner because I will forget that it's Sunday. So mostly appointments, and then a combination of things that'll be hopefully done this week. That is a combination of personal and crafty stuff. So that's my wish list for the week. Then I flip everything over. Now, if I have something that I know is coming up, I do fill these in ahead of time as much as possible. The next week, I will be flipping it here and clipping these together. I might occasionally take one of these. These are old clips from these binder clips, and I'll clip things together. I really like to be able to access things very quickly rather than rifle through a bunch of pages. But for right now, we don't have too much rifling. So the weekly view, that's what I use as my weekly view. Some people use this for their meal plan, and there's some great ideas. Go visit Coco Daisy. We have, not only there's a blog, there is a YouTube channel, and she links up all the design team YouTube videos for each kit in playlists. So it's really nice. And there's some great planner girls on the kit, on the team, lots of planners, lots of great ideas, lots of different styles. So now my second division, or maybe this is the third, because the first division is the calendar part, then the week. This is the week in 2 pages that I've actually been using for design team and Etsy shop notes only. So I put crafty goals. There is a page between, and then you get the week, and then a planning page or blank pages, and then the week. So it's been a little crazy beginning to February with things I mentioned. So I haven't really been able to sit down and do things every day in terms of design teams and Etsy shops. So that's why there's a lot of blanks and not really planning ahead, because I'm like, let me just fill things in as I can. So today I was filming a few videos, which I could put on there, filming videos. So this is how I deal with this is how I use the weekly. I'm using it for crafty goals. So for instance, next week I'm going to Disneyland, and in the car ride, I will be doing some crafty work for personal stuff, organizing my photos and videos on my iPad that I still have to replace. Okay, so the next section and how I use it is the daily to-dos. And again, I've clipped this together so I can move to where I'm at that day. Actually, this is yesterday. And again, when it gets kind of full, what I'll do is I'll clip these, and then I'll keep this on that day page. So just a little ways I'm using the daily pages now, and I've done a few different things. So definitely calls or emails are helpful. If it's a scheduled item, I put it here. If not, I put it on the to-do list. So here I have actual appointments. And then I'm keeping this blank here for notes on any design work I'm doing, crafty things. But I divided it with a stamp, and I'm listing what I eat. I also down here, there's a tracker for water. I suck at filling it in most days. Yesterday I did pretty good. I'm not sure if I had that last glass or not, but I'm also putting down meds. I have a chronic cough, and we've been trying different things, regimens, and so I'm trying to keep track of that. So that's what I'm doing here. The bigger pages have a little bit more dividers, and next month I will do a little flip through of my month so you can see how I use it. So you can see that sometimes I don't get things done. I actually put a little arrow for the next day. So here we are today. Today, took my car in. I am going to clip this here because it is going to start bothering me. I still have to put my snack here. I haven't had lunch. And then, so I'm doing this filming video. I'm going to try to do several videos at a time. I'm trying to batching this year, trying to do things in batches. So that's how I use the pages. And I do try to do the water tracker as much as I can. And that's how I'm using those. And you notice that I use these. This is from the sticker kit, the sticker sheet. Okay, I put that sticker sheet here. Oops. And I use the days in the weekly to spread. And then I use the day of the week in the daily. And sometimes I have it on this side, sometimes I have it on this side. I like to try everything out. At the end, I made myself some of these flags. If you really love planning, get the extra. There's an add-on kit for the planner, and they have, or there are other sticker sheets like the one that's the weeks stickers. So they have the flags. I don't have that kit, and I'm in a no spend. So I'm relying on what I get with my design team and the kits that I get for the design team, because I'm on the 12 by 12 memory keeping team. I don't get the one with the flags. I made my own. And then in the back, I always keep the notepad and some of the sticky notes. The other, I just stuck some of them in here. I do have the rest of the pad by my computer because it's really, really helpful. And then this is just from my stash here, matched, pretty good. Cute pens from Cocoa Daisy, and they write really nicely. If you see, I don't have great writing, and I kind of cram things small, and it works. It works for me. I wish I had better writing, but you know what? I'd rather just get it done. I don't slow down or anything. That is a flip through of my planner. Let me show you. I think my January one is buried under some stuff, so I pulled the December one. This is an A5, but I wanted to show you, I do a combination of things from Cocoa Daisy, and again, if I have other clips and stuff. So this is a little different, and I put away all the extras for it, but I wanted to show you something if I have a bigger one. I've been using that thin washi I mentioned, and I block off previous weeks. Now, I never kept up with it at the end when it was crazy, but I still see I have my wish list goals. And then see, thin washi, I block off the calendar. So that's what I'll be doing here. I did one here. And then once the week is done, I just used a thin light washi and put it over. And why do I do that? 2 reasons. My brain gets overloaded if there's too much. So at the beginning of the month, it's kind of like, well, I got to fill it all out. It's good to see the overview, but once the days of the weeks are done, if I do something, that makes me ignore it, So that helps keep me from getting overwhelmed. Otherwise, the reason why I do washi also is because I can pull it up. And it's not permanent, in like, say, crossing things off with a pen or a marker. So that's why I use thin washi, and I keep a little bit here. I also had some thin washi, and I divided Saturday and Sunday. They don't come divided, and I just like to do that. I might try one month, just keeping this open as a weekend. That might work too. So I'm going to show you that and how I've used other stickers. And this is how things just get filled in, and I'm okay if sometimes I cross things off. I'm okay if I don't have every single thing filled out. Sometimes I miss, right? So here I had some planning for the shop. but say the days. I think this is one of the biggest lessons for me because I am such a perfectionist. 2 lessons. Don't be afraid to be messy. 3 lessons. If you go for a few days without even looking at your planner, it is okay. Just pick it up. Before I was like, oh my God, I have to fill it out. It has to look all used and all that. And now I'm just like, you know what? It's there as a tool. So, what else haven't I shown you? All right, storage. More storage. This is my planner storage. I keep the big sheets in one of the pouches. Like I said, I did not get the kit with the pouch this month. I will next month though, and it's so beautiful. So I'm using the January pouch, which is just like perennial and perfect. I keep in here the big sheets. I have a teeny little pack of this little plastic. Honestly, travel section at most places, grocery store, Target, whatever, you know, they hold Q-tips or whatever. I repurpose them. These little die cuts are in here. Cocoa Daisy has included in some of their kits, usually the Traveler's Notebook kit, but I'm not sure if it's going to be every month. Glue stick is come in handy. I keep a few little travel-sized cubes of ink. I like this one the best. And these are pigment inks because then it'll show through. I keep some of the washi, the thin washi, the bigger washi I keep with my kits in case I want to use. Stamp blocks, and that's all I have right now. Then what I've been using for my actual stamps, the Cocoa Daisy sticker album. I got the Christmas version of it in my kits for December. Absolutely loved it, and so I decided to buy the one. This one came from the August kits, and it's still available in the shop. I love this. So this is what I'm doing with it. I am keeping the current sticker stamps that I have from the 2 kits. One of these is from the Traveler's Notebook, and one is from the Memory Keeping Pocket Kit. Any other Cocoa Daisy stamps that I have that I've purchased over the years. And so there's those. This is also a Cocoa Daisy stamp set. And then I have a few other planner sets, which were ones that I tried out when I was trying other formats. And I keep them in here because I like to use some of these sentiments in particular, and it's useful. So I have those in here. Now, this is a sticker booklet, so with just that amount, it's pretty full, but I will be swapping out some of the stickers, though these really themed ones, every month. So I think this is going to work out, and I could put more stickers in here, but I've just chosen to keep them here. So this is the last arm of my planning trio. What I do, and then I don't stick these in my purse or anything. I don't go out too much these days. I keep all this next to my computer. It's a different desk, and it's where I keep this actually usually open, and I can jot things down, change things that, you know, have to roll over and all that good stuff. So I hope this was informative. Maybe made you love Cocoa Daisy a little more, or maybe are looking to try planning. I just know that it's been very helpful for me, especially now that I have a couple design teams. It's always been helpful for design teams, and then trying to do an Etsy shop. And I'm not saying it's solved all my problems, but being able to jot it down, get it off my head, being to have an overview of what's coming up is really helpful. And I will say, though, I am still a digital calendar person. I definitely put in there a lot of things that are written down in here, mostly appointments, due dates for design team work, and so forth. So I do use this in conjunction with a digital calendar on my phone. I want to mention one more time, I will have some links down below to the products. And also, if you want to subscribe to Cocoa Daisy, put in my name, Iris Fox. You get a discount. I don't know what it is because it depends on what kit you get. If you like this video, you know the drill. Please do the like, hit the subscribe, and I will see you here next time.